On August 19th, I made a delivery to US Foods in Topeka, Kansas. I arrived at 6:45 for an 8 a.m. appointment to deliver 2 pallets of rock ice. Now, when you first turn into the property, you're going to see trucks parked off to the right. My suggestion is find you a spot and park. And drivers, be courteous to the other drivers coming in behind you. Park properly and leave enough room for everybody else. There may or may not be trucks lined up at the gate. The only reason I knew to park as soon as I got there was because I had already read the Google reviews. Once you get up to the gate, there is a sign that gives you the option to use the call button or call the phone number listed. In my case, I already had the number from the Google reviews. So I parked my truck, called the number, checked in, and stayed right there in my truck. Once they had a door available, they called me back and assigned me door 18. I was on the dock by 7:25. And if you're worried about backing in here, there's plenty of room to maneuver and get into your dock. Once I got backed in, I took my paperwork over to receiving at door 20. You'll have to ring the bell to get inside. The folks in receiving seemed busy. They took my paperwork, said thanks, told me they'd call when they were finished, and that was pretty much it. I went back to my truck and waited. They do use Capstone for the lumpers here. Once Capstone started unloading me, I received a text letting me know the unloading process had started. When they were finished, everything was handled digitally through Capstone Pay. My lumper charge for this load was $125. Now here's the part I really liked about this delivery. Remember, my appointment wasn't until 8 a.m. I arrived at 6:45. I was on the dock at 7:25. I had my bills in my hand by 7:58. And at 8:05, I was out the gate and on my way. So from the time I arrived until the time I left, I was there for about an hour and 20 minutes. Not bad at all. Now, there were a couple things I saw mentioned in the Google reviews that I wasn't able to personally confirm. Some drivers mentioned overnight parking. There is parking outside the gate, and I didn't notice any security personnel controlling that area. It looks like overnight parking may be possible, but I can't confirm that, so don't take my word for it. I also saw drivers mention restroom access. I did go inside receiving, but I didn't look around for a restroom, so I can't confirm that either. Overall, for my visit to US Foods in Topeka, the process was pretty straightforward and they got me in and out before my appointment time. But remember, this was my experience on August 19th. Your experience may be different. And that's why I want other drivers to contribute. If you've delivered to this location, leave your own review on Google. Your experience could help the next driver know what they're walking into. And if Capstone handled your unload, take a minute and complete their survey too. Let them know how your experience went. If reviews like this help you out, follow the channel. Like the video, share it with another driver, and leave your experience in the comments. Let's help each other know what we're pulling into before we get there.